Not many businesses anticipate a delivery of trash, but that's exactly what happens at this former mill in New Bedford. Workers quickly bring the bulky mattresses inside, sorting them by size and condition. Soon, most of the mattresses will be pulled apart, broken down into their essential components. Welcome to Hand Up, a company that recycles and upcycles mattresses.
Every year, 600,000 mattresses are disposed of in Massachusetts. Mattresses specifically are a really ineffective use of scarce landfill space. It's not able to compact that down very well.
Eric Dyson is co-founder and CEO of Hand Up.
We work with cities and towns, junk haulers, and individuals who will bring us their mattresses. About 95% of those mattresses are what we call end of life. So the folks that work with us use box cutters and they'll take it apart. And they really are salvaging three materials: a cotton topper, foam, and steel.
Cotton, foam, and steel make up 75% of a mattress's weight. Hand Up sells those materials to other companies that will reuse them. Foam ultimately becomes carpet padding. Cotton will be ground up to make filling for items including pet beds.
Steel, of course, has a very strong market, so we sell those to different scrap metal people who grind that down and then reuse the steel in different ways.
Hand Up also resells gently used, returned mattresses.
About 5% of the mattresses that come in are not end of life. We've been state certified to work through to clean and sanitize those.
Dyson acknowledges that the idea of curling up on a used mattress may not sit well with some.
I heard a great quote from someone about a year ago. They asked me if I had stayed in a hotel, and I said, of course. And I said, well, you know, the normal hotel has on every mattress, 200 people sleep a year in that mattress. So, and those, of course, are not being cleaned and sanitized.
Hand Up sells their mattresses in their store in New Bedford, as well as through social media. The secondhand mattresses are 85 to 90% off typical retail prices. Isabel Donoso is director of upcycling for Hand Up and often meets with customers in the company's store.
Really, this is a very good option for those people that cannot afford to get 4,000, 5,000 in a mattress.
Hand Up is housed in the Kilburn Mill, a former cotton and textile mill. And it isn't the only business here working toward a waste-free community.
Thank you.
Eileen Brennan owns Start at the Bottoms, a store dedicated to earth-friendly, reusable products, including cloth baby diapers. She recently added a refill station selling products including soap and laundry detergent.
People can come in with their own clean, dry bottle, or they can purchase one here, and then we'll fill it.
She says this location was the perfect spot for her business.
I chose Kilburn Mill because of their commitment to solar. That was really important to me.
Kilburn Mill construction manager James Murray says the roof has more than 1,200 solar panels, generating 60% of the mill's electric power. Murray says he looks for opportunities to reuse materials as renovation work continues.
We acquired the old barn stall wood from the Rockingham racetrack before they tore it down, and we use that for our decking.
Skin is the largest organ in the human body, and the creator of Organic Bath Co. says you should treat it with nourishing products.
We're free from artificial fragrance, no parabens, free from formaldehyde, artificial colorants. If it's unnecessary, we don't use it. No fillers, no unnecessary preservatives.
Co-founder Gian Doherty calls herself the company's Chief Glow Officer. In 2014, she launched Organic Bath Co. in her Medford kitchen with her fiancé, Jay Weeks.
We started the company because I was breaking out in hives. My fiance and I realized that the products I was using is what was bothering my skin. My fiance had experience with natural products and ingredients, so we made our first product, which is our Naked Body Butter, in our kitchen. My skin loved it. Only 4 ingredients: shea butter, argan oil, jojoba oil, and sunflower oil.
Today, Organic Bath Co. has a production facility in Charlestown. Their range of offerings includes bar soaps, scrubs, body washes, and more. But their kitchen still serves as a testing lab on occasion.
I'm always playing around with essential oils, how it smells on your skin.
Doherty's upbringing influenced the ingredients she looked to when developing her products.
I was born in Belize. My mom is Belizean. My father works for State Department, so I grew up traveling the world. And every country we've lived in has ingredients that are part of their beauty rituals. Shea butter from Ghana, argan oil from Morocco, even sugar from Belize.
Doherty says it's important to know what you're putting on your skin.
Every ingredient was chosen for a reason, and it's used to benefit and nourish your skin.
Wow, and Gian says she uses her fragrance-free products on her dogs, which include body butter and body wash, those nice-smelling pooches.
And back to New Bedford, Hand Up says it's a social impact business, means they're actually a for-profit, but 60 to 80% of those profits go to nonprofits in the area.
All right.